Awami League activities remain banned as Parliament passes 5 bills, including amendments to anti-terrorism law. Khalilur and Jaishankar discuss bilateral ties as India pledges cooperation to facilitate Nepal power transmission to Bangladesh grid. And Measles outbreak intensifies pressure on hospitals nationwide. Rising admissions leave doctors struggling to manage overwhelming patient load. Hello and welcome to the News 24 English Bulletin. This is Mehirun Nisa Mekla. Those were headlines. Now the details. Awami League activities remain banned after Parliament passed the Anti-Terrorism Amendment Bill 2026 on Wednesday. Home Minister Salahuddin Ahmed placed the bill in the House. It was approved by voice vote without any changes. Earlier, the Speaker tabled the question session and began discussion on urgent public issues. Opposition leader Shafiqur Rahman raised a point of order. The minister later explained the bill before final approval. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman has reaffirmed his government's commitment to building a life-oriented and inclusive education system. Speaking during a parliamentary session on Wednesday, he describes education as the nation's best investment. The Prime Minister informed the House that the government plans to increase education spending gradually to 5% of the GDP. This fulfills a key election pledge. Currently, short and long-term plans are underway across 43 identified sectors. Officials said these reforms aimed to modernize classrooms and ensure every student has the skills to compete globally. Foreign Minister Dr. Khalilur Rahman has held significant talks with his Indian counterpart S. Jaishankar in New Delhi on Wednesday. The meeting focused on resetting and strengthening the partnership between the two neighboring nations. During the formal session, both leaders discussed regional politics, trade and border security. The Prime Minister's foreign advisor Humayun Kabir also joined the discussion. Jaishankar later confirmed on social media that both sides agreed to maintain regular high-level contact. Tomorrow, both ministers will travel together to Mauritius to participate in the India Ocean Conference, signaling a new era of diplomatic cooperation. India has assured Bangladesh of cooperation in importing hydropower from Nepal. Environment Minister Abdul Anwar Minto said on Wednesday. India High Commissioner Pranay Verma met the minister at the Secretariat for a courtesy call. Verma highlighted India's strength in renewable energy and invited a Bangladeshi delegation to learn more. Both countries agreed to collaborate on climate change and renewable energy initiatives. Measles cases are rising sharply, especially in the capital. Many patients arrive in Dhaka with pneumonia and other complications. Doctors at city hospitals are struggling under extreme pressure. Wards are filled with crying children on cannulas and feeding tubes. ICU beds are full. Parents said they are suffering greatly. Duty doctors report many patients come from outside Dhaka. Health Minister Sardar Mohammad Shakawat told Parliament that a nationwide vaccination drive has begun. Doctors urge parents to bring sick children to the hospital within 2 days of fever starting. The Election Commission has announced that elections for reserved women's seat will be held on May 12. The deadline for submitting nomination papers is April 21. EC Secretary Akhtar Ahmed confirmed all preparations are complete for a peaceful vote. Nomination scrutiny will happen on April 22 and 23. Appeals can be filed until April 26. Symbol allocation is set for April 30. The EC Secretary said all activities will take place at the Election Commission. Meanwhile, elections for Bogura 6 and Sherpur 3 will be held on April 9. These by-elections became necessary due to a candidate's death and the Prime Minister vacating his seat. A severe fuel shortage is causing chaos across the capital. Thousands of drivers are stranded at filling stations as supplies of diesel and octane continue to run dry. The impact of the Middle East conflict is now hitting local pumps hard. Motorists report waiting over 4 hours often to find stations have completely run out. Pump owners claim that government-controlled depots have drastically reduced daily deliveries. Businesses and commuters are now calling for a clear emergency policy to manage the crisis and stabilize national energy distribution. The National Revenue Board is planning to shift the burden of property tax from buyers to sellers, in which Chairman Abdul Rahman Khan said this move aimed to stop massive tax evasion in the housing sector. During a pre-budget meeting today, officials noted a huge gap between deed values and actual market prices. Real estate developers warned that high registration fees are currently stalling the industry. In response, the NBR promised to simplify tax collection and reduce harassment for businesses. Khan also signaled potential tax cut for the leather industry to boost national exports. The Dhaka South City Corporation cleared unauthorized counter near the Sadabad Inter-District Bus Terminal on Wednesday. The operation covered Golabagh to Jonapot crossing, removing over 240 illegal bus counters. Bulldozers destroyed banners and signboards in the area. The action aimed to ease traffic congestion and restore order. Counter owners expressed anger, but the DSSC assured no illegal counters will operate in the area. Regular clearance operation will continue to maintain city discipline. The Indian Border Security Forces (BSF) shot dead a Bangladeshi man near the Lalmonirhat frontier on Wednesday. BGB officials formally protested the violence, calling the death unacceptable. Indian commanders expressed regret for the incident during the high-level meeting. Authorities confirmed that the body of the deceased will be returned to Bangladesh once a post-mortem is completed in India. Both sides agreed to increase coordination to avoid future tragedies. The United States and Iran have agreed to a 2-week ceasefire following Pakistan mediation. President Donald Trump confirmed the deal on Truth Social. The truce required Iran to allow free ship movement through the Strait of Hormuz. Iran views the agreement as a diplomatic victory. Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi confirmed safe passage for ships for 2 weeks. However, Tehran warned its finger remains on the trigger. Final peace talks will be held in Islamabad on Friday. Iran will present a 10-point proposal including full control of Hormuz, U.S. troop withdrawal from the Middle East, sanctions removal and war reparations. Analysts call this a major strategic gain for Iran. That's all from the newsroom today. Thank you for watching News 24. Please stay with us.